Welcome to 6ABC's coverage of the 2016 Philadelphia Pulaski Day Parade. Now, live from Center City, here are your parade hosts, Alicia Vittorelli and Michael Blehosh.
A wonderful Sunday afternoon to you. I'm Alicia Vittorelli along with Michael Blehosh. Good afternoon, or dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry, dobry popołudnie. And I want you to know, everybody, I am here with the most loveliest lady on WPVI TV6 ABC.
You're so
Never
kind.
let it be said otherwise.
Well, listen.
Do a comparison and you'll say, Alicia, today she's Alicia Vittorelski.
My favorite day of the year. And let us just say that the rain stayed away. It's a little gray, but we are bringing lots of color and sunshine with smiles across this parade route down the parkway for you today. It's the 83rd annual parade. It is my 5th anniversary.
And boy, I want to tell you, it was 5 years of greatness. Alicia, who has been to Poland, she has a great flavor of Poland. She knows exactly how to handle all the good stuff, and she's a great co-host.
Well, this is all about culture and pride and our children and the future, and everybody should be so proud. Whether you're Polish or not, we all celebrate your culture today.
You know what? Talking about that, I showed Alicia a little thing special today, and that was
because since I last saw Michael here, he became a grandfather for the very first time to little Gabriella
and
Elizabeth Blehosh Roth.
Beautiful.
And
Can't
she's
be
3
said
months
better.
old. What a beauty.
And that's the way it goes. And looking at our television screens, I see
we have
that
our
we
heroes.
are watching our mounted police coming
right.
down
Our men and
the
women in
parkway.
blue.
Our men and women in blue. And God, we love our flag. We love respecting our flag. And I see all the beautiful TV action news trucks in the background because you are watching WPVI, and I'm asking all of you to go to your telephone right now and ask family members and friends to tune in to Channel 6. Up next, we have the Pulaski Day Observance banner, and look who it is. It's General Pulaski himself.
And we celebrate him. He really is essentially the Grand Marshal every year.
He is the Grand Marshal every year, and coming up next, we have the Pulaski Day Observance group. Along with our Grand Marshal is David Hominski, a very well-known person from Delaware County, a vice president of the Polish American Congress, Eastern Pennsylvania District. He's also the president of the Polish American Heritage Association of Delaware County. And I mean to tell you, it is a beautiful opportunity to say thank you to many of the great people who are part of our organization. I see on the street we have our parade coordinator, Teresa Romanowski.
She's lovely. She works so hard.
This is a lot of work getting all this together. And I want to also note that in the line of march with our guest is Lieutenant Governor Mike Stack, Senator John Sabatina, Representative John Taylor, Councilman Mark Skula, Councilman Bobby Heenan, Councilman Alan Dom, also Councilman Bill Greenlee, and also Councilman David O. and Councilman Al Taubenberger. I also want to acknowledge, along with our Grand Marshal from Delaware County, we have a member of the council, and that is John Blainen. And also in the line of march is the Vice Consul from New York, Emilia Gmitter, and she is accompanied by Debbie Micah, who is the Honorary Consul of Poland representing southeastern Pennsylvania. I also like to note that in the line of march we have Richard Krzyżanowski, Representative Gene DiGirolamo, and Dennis Ostopovich from the Denny O Show, along with Jeff George. They are going up on the reviewing stands, and the parade is about to begin with many of the groups coming into order. I see
the Scouts.
We have our Polish Scouts, and they're ready to come up. And
they are so dedicated. They work so hard all year for this, and it's so nice to see that it's passed down from generation to generation. That's what the Polish community does here.
I mean, these scouts, you take for instance, they're under the direction of General Kashap Shevichin, and not only do they do their regular school and scouting activities, they volunteer for many events, and they do very positive things. So
they're beautiful.
We're very happy to have them here on the Parkway.
They're going to sing both anthems for us
the
this
Polish
afternoon.
And the American anthem. as always, a beautiful presentation of the Polish and national anthem. And coming up next in the line of march, after our Polish Scouts, Port Richmond Troop, are going to be several of our ROTC groups, and I think it would be very important that we acknowledge these young people.
Oh, they're wonderful.
Who are also doing their best to learn how to beautifully represent our country, and that's what it's all about. Alicia,
yes.
Alicia, will you please?
Sure. Here's who we have with us today. Roxborough High School Army Junior ROTC Unit Color Guard, the Benjamin Franklin High School Navy ROTC Unit Color Guard, Martin Luther King High School Army ROTC Unit Color Guard, Philadelphia Military Academy at Elverson Army ROTC Unit, and Lincoln High School Air Force ROTC Unit. All of these young people, this is our future, and you know that it's in good hands. The future is bright. They represent us so beautifully, and the training that goes into it. There's a lot of dedication. When we see so many of the young people, especially in events like this, you see that they're working all year for something good. They're working toward bettering themselves, and
of
also
course
the
these
pride
are
in country
ROTC
is
units, so they are representing themselves here on the Parkway on a weekend, which is very important as well. Coming up next, we have the Polish Army veterans, and they are going to be walking down with post number 12, Placówka 12, and District 10 is commanded by Antoni Plotak, and also commander of post 12 is Zbigniew Żos, and post 81 is Stefan Radkowski. And I'd also like to note that coming down, as you see the motorcycle corps, there's a big group of them, but this is a representation of them, and that is called the Polish Legion from Post 12. And they do go out in various parades to represent Polonia and the Polish-American community. Compliments to all of these individuals, because they have fought in either Poland's armed forces or America's armed forces. And the Pulaski Legion, they like to give that.
Let us know they're here. Love it.
The way we love it.
And with that, the engines are revving on this 83rd annual Pulaski Day Parade. We're going to take a quick break and come back. We have a whole parade ahead of us. So
Beautiful.
Many sights and sounds you won't
And
want
as
to
always,
miss.
if you know of someone, give them a call right now. TV6 is the place to be.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Parks Casino. Get lucky in no time. And by the Polish American Congress, Eastern Pennsylvania District.
Welcome back to the 83rd annual Pulaski Parade. Don't worry about those clouds that you're seeing up in the sky. There is not a drop of rain, and we couldn't be happier. It's a perfect day for a march.
Every person that I saw this morning said to me, Michael, there's not going to be any rain today. The TV6 group says it's going to be a little bit cloudy, but that's the way we like it.
Yes, because it's
Next,
nice marching
in the line
weather.
of march, we have the Polish American Cultural Center Museum, located at 308 Walnut Street in historic Philadelphia, and they invite you to stop by. They are open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. and admission is free. I encourage you to visit their internet site by going to PolishAmericanCenter.org, where you will find many links informing you about activities in the community.
And next, the Pennsbury High School Marching Band from Bucks County, 160 members. They look sharp, they sound great. Frank Mazzio is the director, and the flags that they have here today, Polonia in Delaware. They will be performing for us and putting on
They are going to
a little show. We're going to
do a
listen
little
in
performance, I believe.
from Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania, Pennsbury High School.
Now, this group has traveled around too a lot. They're very well known, and you can see why just by watching them be so proud in their uniforms. Pennsbury certainly can be very, very proud.
And they don't miss an event or a parade, and we're told that they performed at the Great Wall of China about 20 years ago. So, I mean...
And they also performed for the Pope last year.
I mean, that's something for your resume, I believe.
A lot of great things happening right here on the Parkway. We have a little construction this year, but hey, we work around it like everybody else. We haven't
it's going
changed
so
location.
Smoothly.
Very smooth. Everything is perfect.
And everybody taking pictures of their children marching, and it's just such a wonderful day.
Look at this beauty on that screen. My God, it's absolutely great.
And now, as I mentioned before, right behind them, Polonia in Delaware, an organization of Polish Americans from the Delaware area.
And I am pleased to see them in the parade. As always, I was at their big festival there. St. Hedwig's Church has an enormous festival each year. And I want to tell you, we met a lot of our TV watchers and our radio listeners on 860 AM, where we promote American-made and all the positive things that we're trying to do to promote good things in our area. I want to mention that in the line of march with the Polonia of Delaware, I see their marshals, and I want to thank Sister Clara and also Basha Malik and Father Andrew and everybody there from that particular part of Delaware that come out in the parade each year. And I see following our Delaware, we have historic St. Stanislaus Church, and that is located at 242 Fitzwater Street, where we had our Mass this morning, and Father Oliver, who's in the line of march, the pastor, was a great celebrant. The Marcella Kochańska Sembric Chorus sang beautifully, and we had a wonderful reception in the hall. Father Oliver, you are the best. You are the very best. Thanks to the group from historic St. Stanislaus Church.
And I love the smiles on the little ones especially.
Very nice. Good old St. Stanislaus. It's there in historic Philadelphia. By
now
the
look
way,
at the little baby. We were just mentioning your brand new granddaughter.
Oh yeah, Michael
now
Rakowinski is celebrating a birthday this week too.
And do you see we have a little baby here?
Very
you see
nice.
on the left?
Oh yeah,
sweet.
This is what I like to see. Look at these little guys.
That's definitely that little one's very first parade.
And I want to thank
sure.
their president, Mark Olkowski, and Leon Poha, and all the members of the 2nd Street Polish Society for coming out to the Mass this morning. And they had their reception. They're going to party all afternoon. I see Zbishu Laska has a little granddaughter. Oh my goodness, very nice. Zbishek, grandson.
A little grandson?
Grandson.
What's the baby's name? Jake.
Little Jake, beautiful.
First parade.
I'm thinking of Rich Logis, a member of our radio panel.
First of many.
He has a little girl, little Isabella, with his wife, Bożenka.
First of many parades.
And in the line of march also is the band, who always is there with St. Stanislaus Group, the 2nd Street Polish Society, Thomas Wojnar Memorial Brigade. And I also want to mention that their divisional marshals are Joseph Jaźbicki, Leon Poha, John Bielek, and Henry Lewandowski, along with Mark Olkowski, their president. And we have a little goodness going on in the parade. That's what we like, little happy music. And coming up next, we have the Polish and Slavic Federal Credit Union, and they are a national organization. As you see on their sign, you can go on the internet to psfcu.com. In the line of march is Basha Milewski from the Trenton branch, along with Paul Sosnowski. And I want to thank everybody from the Polish and Slavic Federal Credit Union. And by the way, they are the largest organization in the USA with members all over the place. They are across America, and now you can do banking online, and we thank them for co-sponsoring our parade as well.
You got that right. Now, the Polish Scouting Organization out of Port Richmond, right here in Philadelphia.
I see that we have the group, and they are the Port Richmond group, and I believe they are going to have a performance coming up, and I want to compliment their leader, General Kashap Shibichin, and all of the people. They're going to be doing a special skit marking the Gdańsk shipyard and all that Poland had done during the Solidarity movement as we mark the 1050th anniversary of Christianity in Poland and the beginning of documented Polish history.
Wonderful. It's great to have them, and they're going to be putting on a performance for us.
Ale wszyscy razem to jest siła, to jest moc i my to zrobimy. I my wreszcie. Ale wszyscy razem to jest siła, to jest moc i my to zrobimy. I my wreszcie niezależne, samorządne związki zawodowe. Ogłaszam strajk za zakończony.
Well, I have to tell you, that was a very dramatic demonstration of what happened in Poland during the Solidarity movement.
And these children learning their history. That's really what this is about.
And it's also today during the Mass at St. Stanislaus, Father Oliver talked about Jerzy Popiełuszko, who was in St. Stanislaus for a while, 40 years ago during the Eucharistic Congress, and he was killed by the communists for being too vocal about wanting freedom and change in Poland.
Well, this is about never forgetting where we come from.
That's right.
And that's what these parades are for.
And that's what makes these parades so important, that we just don't sit home and just do nothing. We have things to go out and get ready for. All this was workmanship, and I give them credit. This was absolutely beautiful.
They did a great job. We are going to be right back with more sights and sounds of this 83rd annual Pulaski Day Parade from Logan Circle. skies over Center City may be a little gray today, but that is not stopping this beautiful march from coming around Logan Circle here and the Ben Franklin Parkway. Polish eyes are smiling and lighting up the route.
And next in the line of march, we have the Polish American Heritage Association of Delaware County, St. Hedwig Society from Chester in Delaware County. And this is the organization where our Grand Marshal is from, David Hominski. He's a great guy, a great leader in the community, a great person who likes to be very energetic about keeping things moving. And the assistant Grand Marshals are Mickey Shad and Judy Kuczynski, and the divisional marshals are Regina Dubinsky, Hanna Shevru, and Wanda Dorbano.
Oh, I love these little ones in the traditional
And
dress.
that's what it's all about. You got to get these
beautiful
kids moving. I mean, you really love it. They get together. They have all sorts of special Christmas parties, and the groups from the various areas get together, and they have shows and things like that. That's what it's all about, helping the parents and the grandparents feel great about having their nationality remembered and honored.
And also know that it's in good hands with the future, that the traditions continue, the food continues, the gatherings, the religion, the culture, the passion for the past.
And I see on the grandstand, you just saw David Hominski and his mom, Helen Hominski, and the group from Delaware County is always ready, willing, and able to help us. And with them next in the line of march, we have our commander up there, General Pulaski, along with our military guest, General Walter, the Brigadier General, and we have the Krakowiaki dancers who are here, and we're going to have a performance by the Ojczyzna Polish dance group.
These are my favorite.
And they are from Baltimore. You'll be seeing several groups today in the parade.
Państwo z Maryland, który powstał 41 lat temu, dokładnie z Baltimore, i który został reaktywowany.
I would like to acknowledge that the dance group director is Dennis Klima, and they were doing the Śląsk region. I'd also like to mention that the Polish National Alliance, which was founded in Philadelphia in 1880. 1880. We've been going wild, and they're all over the country now, all 50 states.
Beautiful.
I want to mention that their national president is Mr. Frank Spula, a great supporter of Polonia, and also that their censor is from Philadelphia, Wesley Muschau, and their divisional marshals are Zbigniew Brzos, commissioner from District 6, and also Renata Jadłowski, the vice president of Council 206, and other individuals who were part of their organization.
Well, we welcome them, and we have so much more to bring you right after this quick break. The 83rd Annual Pulaski Day Parade. everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy 83rd Annual Pulaski Day Parade. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Michael Blihash. And as I like to say, because I learn a little Polish, I feel like I speak it one day a year with you, Michael. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Good
Dobry
afternoon.
popołudniu. And I want to say to you, I am sitting here with the most beautiful lady on Channel 6 WPVI TV6. I hope that all of you went to the telephone and told family members and friends to tune in, because we have another full hour of great coverage here on TV6.
Hey, no one's more beautiful today than your first grandbaby. Let's take a look.
Oh, look at
this
Gabriella
cutie pie.
Elizabeth Blihash-Rott. Boy, you couldn't get a
gorgeous.
better. What a kid. And I'm saluting not only my granddaughter, but all the children in our audience who really have to be brought up to appreciate their heritage. You know yourself, Alicia.
You are beaming from ear to ear, as every proud grandparent out there can attest to, right? There's nothing like being
and my
now
daughter
you get
Marion
to spoil
and
her.
her husband Andrew, they're a joy. I mean,
They're doing
everybody in
good,
the
the new
Blihash
family.
family is great. I'm
so
really pleased that they put that in, and that'll cheer my heart when every time I look at it.
Well, it cheers ours.
On YouTube or many of the other places that they'll have the parade up in the future.
I bet we will see little Gabriella here in the coming years
Oh,
on
absolutely,
this parade route, because
absolutely.
this is all about sharing the tradition and the culture with family.
She
This is
might
a day
even
about
be
family.
here in the parade today. We may be surprised.
Oh, are
Coming-
you? Oh, look at you. You may know something I don't know today, Michael.
Coming up next, we have St. Adalbert's Parish from the Port Richmond section of Philadelphia. They were founded in 1904, and their pastor is Father Jan Pulaski, and their divisional marshals are Jan Shimula, Danuta Eichler, and Maria Kolenda. And in the line of march, you see the Polish-American string band under the direction of the captain, Nick Magenta. And I want to tell you, they do a lot of work throughout the year, raising money for all these costumes and all. This takes a lot of work, so you have to give them compliments. This is a free service. It's a great way to keep people together. My compliments to all the members, supporters, families of the Polish-American String Band, and all the string bands that are part of our Mummers Day Parade each and every year in Philadelphia.
And they always have such a pep in their step. This is a happy
Someone
performance.
stole the kishka, they're saying.
What's the kishka?
That means it's like a kielbasa. Like a
Oh,
special.
someone stole
Someone
the
stole the
sausage?
kishka. What are we going to do? The kishka, won't you bring it back?
All right.
Once again, I see we have a presentation of the group on the grandstand, including our Grand Marshal and Brigadier General Walter Chihanovic, who is our special guest today. A great career person, 34 years in the service. I'm sure that he's very proud to be part of this year's parade as our guest. Also, I'd like to mention that the boys and girls from St. Adalbert's Polish Language School are coming up, and some of them are going to perform, and they're going to perform the Kołamejka, and that's a place that you love to be going out and doing these dances. So, and the children, I want to compliment their president, Danuta Eichler, their choral director is Maria Kolenda, and their dance teacher is Eric Mistel. Beautiful
They're
presentation.
great.
And this is another school that meets on Saturday. They have a huge school group there.
That's so nice.
In
What
Port
commitment
Richmond.
that is for them, because they go through a whole week of school.
Every Saturday
and then
morning.
on Saturdays they get together, and it's a real testament to these children and to their parents.
Compliments to the dance teacher Eric Mistel and the president Danuta Eichler and all Maria Colenda, the choral director, and the parents who go out of their way each and every week to make sure the kids are part of this very, very positive effort to keep Polish history, culture, and pride alive. We're always available. When they want something, we always try to promote them through our radio broadcasts. And many of our radio broadcasters on 860, our daily Polish-American radio program from 11 a.m. to 12 noon, is always a way for us to let people know. And in fact, you'll hear in the background, our people are announcing. Barbara Ilnicka is announcing in Polish and John Krakowiak in English. We do keep the languages alive and well. I want to compliment also the Port Richmond Business Association, the Port Richmond Alliance, and that is the president is Sandra Tomaszewski, a great supporter, part of our formation committee, and also in the line of march is Polka Deli, and they are a very big supporter. And I see Father Jan Palkowski coming up the street. That's the way we like it. Look at that great alliance, the Port Richmond Business Alliance. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all that you do for us. Next in the line of march, I see that we have the Polonia of South Jersey, and this is a very interesting group. There's a few Knights of Columbus from the area, and this here we have many places in New Jersey with different groups where people get together, they party, they celebrate all kinds of occasions,
That's
historic
lovely.
and otherwise. And so it's nice to see when the Polish Arts Club of Trenton, New Jersey comes out. They were established in 1946 and always doing something positive to keep Polish history alive for the general public. And
Beautiful.
also, I'd like to mention that this group has done a tremendous amount of work promoting arts and crafts and things that are Polish for the general public. They have a number of organizations within the area of the Trenton Polish Arts Club, and that is the Ogniwo Polish language school coming down
Aren't they
the
cute?
street.
They're
and it's
look at the little ones.
under the direction of Monika Zarecka, and they have about 100 students from kindergarten to early high school, and they do the same, just as I was saying, Polish history, culture, and pride.
You're going to see them coming up on your screen in just a bit, but they're the little guys. Here they come. And of course, all of their parents have the phones ready and the cameras getting shots of all of their beautiful children coming down the parade route.
Kids can get away. I can't wait to see Gabriela
I know.
and some of,
Just wait.
her little friends. Maybe we'll get Logis, little Isabella up here, or Logis to come up and enjoy the parade with us too one of these times. And next up in the line of march, we have St. Hedwig's Parish Polish School, and they are from Trenton, New Jersey. And I know Father Jacek there is a very energetic priest. He is very supportive of our efforts and of Polonia. And their principals are Alexandra Urban and Eva Doliva. And I want to compliment them too. It's a lot of work to get all these kids
170
and parents.
students.
170
Oh, how
students in this
sweet.
school, and they love, look at that, all painted up so beautifully here marching down the parkway. Oh, what a pleasure. And thanks for coming out to the meetings and all the preparation. That's what keeps the people together.
Well, the smiles are brightening our day, and we have so much more to bring you from this beautiful cultural parade here, the 83rd annual Pulaski Day Parade. We'll be right back.
Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Parks Casino. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Parks Casino.
And And welcome back to the 83rd Annual Pulaski Day Parade. We have a third co-host now joining us here.
And she's looking at you very closely.
She's studying the notes.
She's saying, it's Alicia.
How many months? 3 months old?
And she's ready for primetime television.
Is she cute?
There she is.
Look at these
She's
legs.
ready to go.
You're a sweetheart.
Gabriela, you have got to make Polish costume every year, and I want to see you dancing for many years on the Parkway.
What a little doll. Congratulations to your daughter and her family. And
Andrew
Michael
and
is just beaming as a grandfather for the first time. And what a sweet little girl.
Oh, she's got her eye on.
Oh, you're smiling.
Yeah,
I told you the Polish eyes were smiling today. Oh, well, this is just such a treat. We have 3 hosts now.
She's going to be
Gabriela, you're hired.
She is?
Oh, she's so sweet. Oh, no, that's okay. Oh, you don't have to start working
There's
right
Daddy
now.
over
It's
there.
okay.
Andrew Roth, the best.
Oh, she's
my
so
goodness.
sweet. All right, we have some parade to get to, so we're going to sit and get some baby snuggles up here while we continue to bring you this broadcast. Up next on the parade route, St. Joseph's Church from South Camden, New Jersey.
And they are a very historic institution, and in fact, they are going to be helping us promote the 1050th anniversary of Christianity in Poland on Sunday, October the 23rd. They're going to have a 10 a.m. Mass, and that'll be at 10th and Liberty Streets in Camden, New Jersey. This is another very happy-go-lucky group, and that is going to be, what a beautiful situation we had here with little Gabriela joining us. And they're going to have a Mass at 10 a.m. followed by some refreshments in the hall, and their administrator pastor is Father Krzysztof Torek, and he invites everyone to come. I'd like to acknowledge that their divisional marshal is Jackie Lee Brunch, and also St. Joseph's in Camden has a historic commitment to the people there in the port community, and they welcome people from all over South Jersey to come and enjoy the beauty of their church and community.
Well, that's lovely. I see so many strollers on this parade route, including your granddaughters, and it's just a reminder, this is the future. This is what we do this for, to preserve our history and to preserve
Here they
our
are,
nationality.
the group from Camden, New Jersey, preserving our heritage. My thanks to all the people from St. Joseph's in Camden, and boy, do they know how to party, these people. So mark that on your calendar, October 23rd, 10 a.m. Mass. All of you are invited. Do spread the word. And if you'd like additional information about any of the activities in the area, you can check out PolishAmericanNews.com. Up next, we have the Polish National Alliance, Lodge 3106 from Cumberland County, New Jersey. They were established in 1952, and they are reminding us about the 408th anniversary of the first Polish settlers, which came to America on October the 1st, 1608. And they are going to sing Ojczyzno Ma, and that is a tribute to our fatherland, Ojczyzno Ma.
Ty
And I have to tell you,
Beautiful.
beautiful. Now, they are reminding...
Michael was singing along, I have to tell everyone at home.
And I have to say that these people are always out for a good time. I love this group from Cumberland County.
They look
and look at the
great.
beautiful float, reminding us of the first Polish settlers that came to America on October 1st, 1608. And my compliments to Lodge 3106. I want to compliment also Mr. Henryk Michalkiewicz for his great work, Christine Kozmine, and also Anna and Józef Sławnicki for all of their efforts, making sure that they are well representing the Polonia of that area of Montgomery County. Next, coming up is Montgomery County, and this is the Polish American Heritage Association.
And some nice-looking cars
And
coming
they're coming up here, very nice. They look like they're ready to party. I see here that we have some people in the red hats, and that's the way we like to see them moving along. Very nice, very good. We have some antique cars I see on the road here, and coming up immediately after the cars, I see here we have a representative of St. Mary's Heritage Association from Conshohocken, David Światkowski, and it's nice to see groups like this. Now this here is the Słoneczniki,
Sunflower.
the sunflower groups, and they are going to perform a brief dance.
Can they bring us some sun?
Well, even though we didn't have any sun, we
have
certainly
sunshine.
have a lot of sunshine
Yes, we do.
here on the parkway. Very nice done, very nicely done. Oh my goodness, very nicely done so far today. And I would like
they're
to
wonderful.
note, Alicia, I would like to note that this is all live television, so it's done without advanced rehearsal, and the kids did a great job. That means that the teachers, who are Kathy and Anthony Borsella, do a great job. I'd like to acknowledge their assistant Grand Marshal Sharon Novitsky, along with Mary Ann Collison. And also, David Światkowski was in the car. This group, Słoneczniki, has been performing in the parade for the last 9 years. And they are celebrating Polish harvest season with their float. And of course, their representatives, Mary Ann Collison and Sharon Novitsky, are there waving and having a good time.
Beautiful. We are going to be back with more from this 83rd annual Pulaski Day Parade when we come right back. Don't go away. It is a beautiful day out here. The sun may not have shown up for this
The only
parade.
water is coming out of that fountain, and that's just the way we like it.
Exactly. Then not a drop of rain, not a ray of sunshine.
That's because you brought it. And of course,
It's
Terry
clear.
Belford's birthday this week, so we have to say happy birthday and Stolat, which means may you live 100 years.
Terry, you got that? 100
Coming
years.
up next, we have the Polish American Heritage Association of Berks County, and I'd like to acknowledge Marilyn Blaszewski, the president. And this is another group that does their thing to promote Polish heritage there in the Reading, Pennsylvania area. And I know that we have a lot of listeners and viewers from the Reading, Pennsylvania area
And we
from
thank-
St. Mary's Church.
We thank them for making the trip today.
Absolutely, we love it. The people prepare for this; they love it. And
Oh,
you know,
yes.
we can't even take any new groups in to try to keep it all contained, but it's beautiful. We're happy to have them.
You have a waiting list for
Up-
folks who want to get
Up
into this
next,
parade.
we
huh?
have St. John Cantius Church in the Bridesburg section of Philadelphia. It was founded by Polish immigrants in 1892.
1892.
1892,
This
and-
just goes to show you the depth of the Polish
And look at the
culture
mob
in this
of
city.
people that's coming down the street. And I want to acknowledge their pastor, and that is the Assistant Grand Marshal, Reverend Joseph Zingaro, who is always there. And they have a great group of people. I want to thank Phyllis Rooney and Kathy Luszewski for being part of the ongoing parade committee. Also, Jerzy Galecki and Anna Paszek, Sylwester Marzinski, and also Monika Krove, also Jadwiga Rojek, and Elizabeth Mata, and there's also Eva Paterjasz. It's always something very nice to see that the people are out having a good time, and I hope that all of you have TiVo'd the parade and that you'll be watching yourself on the parade. And if you need a copy of the parade, you can call the Polish American Cultural Center this week at 215-922-1700. And don't forget about American Workers Radio. Allah, we're on. That's how I'm going to call you, Allah. It's also a shorter, very loving version of Alicia. Allah.
Oh, well, thank you.
Now, we're going to have a very interesting presentation by the Scouts from St. John Cantius, and I want to tell you something. This is Sylvia Możdonek. Możdżewski is the president, and we are going to see them present what they say is a christening in Poland, was the beginning of it all, and that is from 1050th years from 966.
Wszczepiłeś nas, Panie, w krzew winny w Twe życie i słowo nam dałeś, by wiodło nas w świecie.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. The music alone was beautiful. And it's marking the 1050th anniversary of Poland's Christianity. It is absolutely a great pleasure to see the boys and girls preparing for that, honoring 1050 years of Polish history, documented Polish history. My thanks and compliments to Father Joseph Zingaro and Father Kruszyński for all of for Father Konstanty Pruszyński for all that they are doing there at St. John Cantius to make sure that everything goes perfect. And thanks also for promoting Polish heritage and pride. Next in the line of march, I see that we have the Polish Beneficial Association, and they, by the way, are also a very well-known organization founded in 1899 in the Bridesburg section of Philadelphia, and their Father Zingaro is their chaplain. Christine Kashubsky is their vice president. Marianne Stone is their director, along with Walter Drejewski and Joseph Jankowski. Thank you guys and all of you for the great work that you're doing there in the PBA, Polish Beneficial Association, to make sure things continue to go as always. And I see another well-known person, Ann Teska, is in the trolley along with all the happy-go-lucky people from PBA.
And
my goodness. And thanks to Father Zingaro and all the people from St. John Cantius for the great work. And I see that Father Zingaro has his two favorite pets with him, Petey and Sammy.
Right.
Yeah, Father likes to bring those special people to join.
This is a family affair.
It's a family affair.
Everyone
Absolutely.
in the family. We're going to take just a quick break. We have so much more parade to get to, but we'll be right back after this. Well, Mother Nature certainly did cooperate for this
You know, I saw you this
parade
morning,
today.
very early this morning.
Yes, I've been up since the wee early hours of the morning.
And I said, when I saw you at the 6 o'clock broadcast, I said, ooh, they were a little iffy, but then they started to say, I think we're going to have regular skies, not a
Sure, just a little dampness.
That's positive.
That's fine. No rain. After the rain we've had this week, this is a blessing.
Coming up in the line of march, we have the Polish American Heritage Association, the Fishtown, Philadelphia group, historic St. Laurentius Church community, which was founded in 1882, and they are always promoting the beauty of their community and their church. I want to acknowledge their Assistant Grand Marshal, Frank Brozowski, also Mike Devine, and Denise Nowitzki-Whitaker, and also John Wisniewski. Very active, and I want to say compliments also to the Elm Tree Post, and it's under Tom Callan, and that was founded in 1919. And there's some St. Laurentius School alumni in the march. And I see coming up next is the Polish Police Association of Philadelphia. This is another organization that does its thing, gathers all the Polish police from the force in the Philadelphia area. And I'm asking all Polish police to contact me by writing to Michael at PolishAmericanCenter.com, and I'll be sure to make some contacts with you, because they're always looking for new members and new ways to get people involved. Now, many of the officers on duty today along the street are Polish Americans by special request, and we thank the Polish Police Association of Philadelphia. And by the way, their president is Mr. Frank Szyminski, and their divisional marshal is Joseph Gurka, and of course the Francis Wyszynski recipient is Linda Malinowski, and a special salute to Ray Wyszynski, who is known as the man, the myth, and the legend.
Oh, wow.
The man, the myth, and the legend.
What a guy.
You know, he's quite a character. And I'll tell you, Ray, it was a wild day today so far. And my little granddaughter out here, Gabriela, oh, it was just a great day for everybody.
You are passing the tradition on to the next generation, as are all of these beautiful people.
Right, and I'm encouraging every person watching today to make sure that they find a way to get involved in something in their heritage, whether they're Polish, Irish, Italian, whatever. Make sure you keep something going, because that's what America is. We're a mosaic of the world. Coming up next week,
Philadelphia is very good at that, and
absolutely.
There's a lot of pride in culture across this city.
We have the Polish Eagle Sports Club of Philadelphia, another outstanding organization founded in 1954 in the Port Richmond section of Philadelphia. I want to compliment Marian Szczepański, their president, and also Pani Maria Lazinska and Lucjan Lazinski for helping us to make sure that there's a lot of contact. They come to all of our meetings and are always available to help. Now, this is a group that likes to celebrate the Polish Harvest Festival. So we're going to see a little entertainment, and I see that they are bringing some harvest treats to the main reviewing stand to our Brigadier General Walter Chehanovic and also our Grand Marshal David Hominski. And it's a beautiful, beautiful time of year, a time to celebrate, and that's what it's all about, celebration. And the parkway, the beautiful parkway. By the way, the very first parade back in 1933 was held here on the Benjamin Franklin Parkway. So many people come and think that the parkway is only like 25 years old or something. It's been around, the art museum and all the other stuff. The parkway has been here for a long, long time. Here they are celebrating the Dożynki.
We're just going to take a really quick break here and bring you, don't you love the excitement? So much more from your 83rd annual Pulaski Day Parade here at Logan Circle on the Ben Franklin Parkway in just a few moments.
I love the Dożynki.
Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Parks Casino. Get lucky in no time. And by the Polish American Congress, Eastern Pennsylvania District.
We thank you so much for spending your Sunday afternoon with us for this 83rd annual Pulaski Day Parade. Families, multiple generations are here to honor this Polish heritage and culture in Philadelphia and our surrounding areas. I'm Alicia Vitarelli with Michael Blihash, and it is a beautiful march today.
It is a beautiful march, and my compliments once again to everybody involved. Next, coming up, is the National Shrine of Our Lady of Częstochowa in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. And I see that their dance group is going to perform. And I want to compliment the director, Elżbieta Majdosz. And they certainly have a great festival every year. That was a performance from the Nowy Sącz area of Poland. Once again, compliments to Elżbieta Majdosz, who is the leader, the director of the group.
And nice and quick on their feet. They looked great.
And also part of the National Shrine of Our Lady of Częstochowa in Doylestown is their Assistant Grand Marshal, Father Karol Jarąbek, and also Father Tarnacki, and Beata Jankowska, and Jolanta Mikulak, and Elżbieta Majdosz. And this here is a very founded in 1955 in the Doylestown, Pennsylvania area, and it is a big attraction for people not only from Pennsylvania but from all over the world that come to Philadelphia, and while they're here they stop at the National Shrine of Our Lady of Częstochowa, and they have a great volunteer corps there that mans the shrine and does so many things to keep it, number one. They have a great cafeteria, a beautiful basilica, and of course a gift shop. I encourage all of you to stop there. The picture of Our Lady of Częstochowa is now coming down the street. And Alicia, you were there in Częstochowa.
I was many years ago.
So you know how beautiful Poland is and how welcoming the people are. They have their monastery in Jasna Góra, which is over 600 years old, and they certainly did their best over the years to make sure that people have a welcoming place to come, and they put many new facilities up there. It's just a beautiful place.
It sure is. The people are beautiful, the culture, the faith. And we see it on display here in Philadelphia every day. But today, everyone is beaming.
I see we have another traditional group from the Philadelphia area. It's the Associated Polish Home Division. They're located at 9150 Academy Road in Northeast Philadelphia.
The kids look
the
great.
president is Diane Prusik-Mistel. And of course, they have a number of organizations that you will see performing today during the event. And also, I'd like to compliment our divisional marshals, Andrew Wiśniewski, Debbie Majka, Dolores Szaplicka, David Zagórski, John Wiśniewski, Jean Joka, Joe Krawczyk, and Janusz Ramański, and Pan Józef Rzeźnik. Under the direction of Anita Burry, Stefan Skurczynski, and Dana Saravchak. And I'd also like to say that this group has been around. They performed the Krakowiak, and they have been around for a long time. Next coming up, which is going to be mainly a walking group, is going to be the Marcela Kochańska Sembryk Chorus, and they sang this morning at St. Stanislaus Church for their beautiful presentation there for the 1050th anniversary there in South Philadelphia. Father Jim Oliver was the celebrant, and it was a beautiful event. We had snacks and refreshments afterward. And also I'd like to say that in the line of march is the Polski Uniwersytet Ludowy, and coming up is the Marcela Kochańska Sembryk female chorus, and they are going to do what they normally do, and that is beautifully sing as they pass by.
That is beautiful. They are followed this afternoon on the parade route by the Polish Heritage Society. You know, you talk about, Michael, the history of the Polish settlers here in Philadelphia. And
they came years ago,
incredible.
and in America, they came on October 1st, 1608 at Jamestown, Virginia. And every one of these organizations, including the Polish Heritage Society, and I see in the line of march we have a few Blihashes, including little Gabriela Blihash, and my daughter Marianka Diana is there, and Pani Marie Hanush. Very nice presentation. Thank you for coming out and being part of this great Pulaski Day parade. And next in the line of march, we have, and by the way, the Heritage Society president is Jean Joka, a very fine lady. They sponsor many scholarship awards, the Adam Sticka, the Chopin concert, and also many other activities throughout the year to keep people together. Coming up next in the line of march is the newspaper, the Rodzina Polska and the Polska Gazeta, and they are always trying to keep Polishness alive. We have a large Polish community in the USA. Probably 24 million people share full or partial Polish heritage, and we have a lot of Polish-speaking people that are very supportive of all of our activities, and the Polska Gazeta and the Rodziny our Stowarzyszenia Rodziny are always very, very happy to be part of it. I'd like to thank Roman Mikulski and also Maria Mikulska and Jerry Kulpinski, as well as all of their secretaries and members. The Polski Uniwersytet Ludowy was in the line of march with directors Dr. Józef Rzeźnik and Małgorzata Romańska and their president, Dr. Jan Romański.
You had told me, I know it's one of your passions is keeping a business in the USA. Michael,
big passion.
Massive passion for you. Keeping production here, keeping our small businesses thriving, and the Polish community. You told me this really interesting fact. Some of the original exporters of our country.
Yes, they were the first exporters of glass products. Captain John Smith not only brought them over to be the people who opened this first factory in America back in 1608, but also the products that they made. He then shipped back to England to make some profit. And now the PKM Polish folk dancers. Very beautiful performance, and that is the Krakowiak. And by the way, I want to mention that we had some special anniversaries in our community this week. We had the Krakowiak family, John and Jane Krakowiak, celebrating a very special anniversary, and also Mr. and Mrs. Andrzej Klimagenia is celebrating a special occasion as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that Alicia brought this beautiful weather along with every person involved. She brought it because this morning she was on there, she was cheery, and I said, oh, she's going to make sure that it goes 100% the way we want it to be.
Well, these beautiful groups brought their beautiful smiles and the sunshine. This is my 5th year co-hosting this parade with you, Michael. It's one of my favorite days of the year.
I always tell people there's no way for us to stop the clock, so we have to face the facts, and we also have to do things to help one another, because that's what being an American is all about, helping one another so that we can be the best that we can be. Just like all these groups came out to the parade to do their thing today, that's exactly what I'm encouraging all of you, your children, your grandchildren, get them involved in some way, in a positive way. We're looking forward to seeing you throughout the year.
You got that right. Your children and grandchild are here. It's the case for so many people marching. A beautiful display of culture, heritage, and faith here on the Parkway. Always so proud to be a part of it here at 6 ABC and to bring this to you the first Sunday of October.
And I believe, Alicia, Witarelski. We are going to close off our broadcast today with a beautiful presentation by the Anoshik Polish folk dancers, and my compliments to all of these dance groups, because you got to do a lot of dancing around to do a good job dancing. You got to stay in step. And you saw from the young people and the middle-aged and the older people today, everybody was prepared. Too. Even the little Gabriella that was here. I mean, that was the best.
So we're going to take a look in at this final dance performance. We thank you so much for spending your Sunday afternoon with us here for the 83rd Annual Pulaski Day Parade.
Do widzenia.
Thank you, Pulaski, for representation from the staff. They also always looking for the
Casino. Now it's time to play. Bigger, better gaming and excitement at the #1 casino in Pennsylvania. Thousands of hot new slots, hundreds of live table games, plus the best slot payouts in Pennsylvania. Parks Casino. Get lucky in no time.
Mr. Chester Krzanowski and his staff from Sirena's Auto Body, with 2 locations serving the Philadelphia area, wish Polonia an enjoyable Polish-American Heritage Month celebration.
A salute to friends and neighbors celebrating Polish-American Heritage Month, and a memorial tribute to Dorothy Walunas from her husband, Joseph Walunas.
So, what is love? Love is being independent.
Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
The board and staff of the Polish and Slavic Federal Credit Union join with Polonia as we highlight Polish pride during October, Polish American Heritage Month.